Good morning. Good morning. Jesus, that's loud. Come on. What are we doing? It's early, man. It's early, man. What are we doing here, man? Come on, bud. What are you? Come on, dude. It's early, bud. What are we doing here, bud? Come on, pal. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TMPG. I'm, of course, your humble host, Thundernick. Now, today I felt like doing something a little bit different on the hunting. I'm thinking I might use a rifle today. I always use my bow and arrow, but I'm thinking today I might want to rifle hunt a little bit. Now, I might stay on Layton Lake, the basic map of all basic maps. But I'm thinking rifle. That's what I'm thinking today. I'm thinking high-powered rifle murderer. That's what I'm thinking, guys. So let me see. I think I have my shit all set up. Pretty sure. I mean, not all the way set up because I haven't cracked my coffee yet, but moose call, deer grunt. I don't like the deer grunt. Let's do the bleat. I don't trust this grunt. The hell is that? I'm already getting calls. This is going to be a good day of hunting. I can tell. I'm already getting calls. But let me get rid of this grunt. I hate it. And let me get the deer bleat. Okay, so I got my guns. We're gonna gun hunt today. I should put that in the title. Geez, it must be like 4 a.m. where you are. 5. It's 5:20. But I mean, I slept in. Normally I'd be up before this. But yeah, it's early, man. I feel it a little bit, but it was so hard to get out of bed this morning, bud. Like, if I'm being honest, I was like, fuck, it's so cozy and warm in this tent. But I was done sleeping. Like, I was just laying there and I was just being lazy because I didn't want the uncomfortable cold for the first 10-15 minutes while you wake up after you've been in a comfortable bed. But like, I was awake, bro. I went to bed at like 8. You know what I mean? Which, again, late for me. Okay, so that's good. We got that. Hold on. Deer bleat right there. Okay. That's kind of how I'm going to have it set up today. We're going to rifle hunt today, Paul. It's going to be a tricky bitch, dude. I haven't rifle hunted in a long time, but I felt like switching it up a little bit, man. Last week, I just was not into hunting. I'm going to crack this coffee. Last week, I was not into hunting at all. Just wasn't into it. You know what I mean? Last Sunday, I just couldn't. I barely got an hour of hunting in. I was just like, ugh. And after I was done, I was like, I don't know what it was about that I wasn't into. I just couldn't get my head around it. I was like, nah, I don't feel like doing this today. Sometimes you just don't feel like hunting. I'll leave room for that, but it was more than that. So today, I'm going to try a couple things. One, I have a couple things to discuss and talk about. That was the main thing. Like, I didn't really have anything to say last Sunday. But, 2, I'm going to rifle hunt, which will make it a little bit different, a little bit more spicy for me, you know? Today, of course, coffee of choice, caramel macchiato. Get out of my face. If you don't like caramel macchiato, something wrong with you. Oh, that's delightful. That is delightful, isn't it? All right. Let's get it. Which way is the wind? Okay, which means... What do you know? We're heading upriver. What do you know? We're heading upriver. We're always heading upriver. Okay. Put a marker up that way. So, yeah. I spotted some tracks earlier. I'm also doing a little voice acting on the side. Nothing better than butter crock butter. Country crock butter. Put it on your bread. And then put it in your head. It's super tasty. You'll never regret it. It's the best butter you'll ever taste. Creamy, spreads real nice. Like, I swear that guy could do voiceovers. In a world. do movie trailers. In a world filled with evil, one man decided to be the janitor to clean up said evil. Jason Statham in. Oh my god, my janitor knows kung fu. Told to take out the trash. I can just write that movie right now, dude. I'm telling you. One lonely janitor decided he'd had enough of the... I don't know. I guess it's not that easy to write. One janitor. Oh, shit. You won't believe it. I won 4 cars in GTA at a casino. You son of a bitch, Paul. I still haven't won a car. I feel like everybody spun for and won a car, dude. That's messed up. How come I can never win one, dude? Did I just hit a bunny with a... Did I actually just hit a bunny with this? I thought it did. It looked like I did. In a world filled with corporate greed and villainy, one janitor decided to clean up the corruption. Jason Statham. I don't know why that's so funny to me today. In a world. Yep. In a world filled with office politics and gossip, one floored custodian decided he'd had enough. What? Thump, 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 thump. Yeah, we get it. In a world. Oh, man. That guy makes money, though, I bet. That dude that does that voiceover, you know? Like, I bet you he makes good money. The guy that does, like, the... That's a pretty good career, I think. Although less previews are doing that, you know. That used to be a thing. Now, like, it's a joke, almost a joke, for a trailer to have that. But back in the day, every trailer was like spelled out for you with a monologue by some dude with a fucking deep, raspy voice, you know. In a world filled with corruption and greed. That dude doesn't, like, I don't think that dude exists anymore, right? Like, that previews don't have that anymore. Now they just show you the whole entire movie. Now previews just lay out the entire movie for you, so that you don't even have to watch the film. Okay, let's get down towards the beach. I keep fucking tucking in on these baby animals. Coyotes and rabbits. I don't give a shit about coyotes and rabbits. Let's go find something real. Or do I? He's right there. I know, Fawn. I'm aware. I've seen it. Yeah, well, every plot has been done twice. True. You don't really need to explain it anymore. Like, once you see the trailer, you're like, oh, it's this movie. The plot is this. Because there are no new plots. You're right, Paul. That's true. There are no new plots in cinema. So, like, why have a guy in a world your way through a preview when after 5 minutes of the preview, you're like, oh, that's what kind of movie this is. Okay. feel like that coyote is literally right behind this rock, but he won't come out from behind it, dude. I'm just waking up so groggy. Why are you so groggy, bud? Did you sleep too hard? Or not hard enough? Did you get a little too lit last night? Shaking it off? It's a beautiful morning for a hunt, I'll say that. I got my coffee, I'm living my best life. Truth is, I don't sleep well when I do sleep, to be honest. Ugh, that's too bad, buddy. Are you one of those roll around and pop up and you're awake and you're like, fuck, and then you like find your way back to sleep and you roll around a little bit, you pop up and you're awake and you're like, ah, like every 2 or 3 hours? Because that's my jam. I wake up exhausted, like from like physical exertion, because I roll around. I gator roll so much. I roll all around. I wake up with like sore arms and shoulders because of just like, reset myself while I'm sleeping to get comfortable. Like I wake up and my shoulders are sore. It's annoying. It's really annoying. That wolf keeps grabbing my attention. It pisses me off. Come on. I'm gonna lie to you, I have nightmares about my mom. Ugh, that sucks, buddy. I'm sorry, dude. That's a bummer. Well, there's always caffeine, man. You can just stay up for fucking a day and a half, and then when you do fall out, you're just so comatose that there's no room for dreams of any kind. I mean, that's one way to do it, bro. That's not the healthy way to do it, but that's one way to do it, bro. Unhealthy amounts of caffeine, and then just ride the line of a half asleep till it is what it is. I still wake up happy because I refuse to get down. There you go, buddy. That's the move. That's the move, my friend. The naps after sheer exhaustion. Yeah, those are the best, bro. That's my wheelhouse too. Those are just the absolute best. When you haven't had good sleep in like 2 or 3 days, and then you like, for me, it's like I'm riding home from work, and I'm like, oh boy, when I get home, I'm gonna fall out. That excitement starts rumbling in the middle of you. You're just like, oh, this is gonna be good. You're almost too excited to sleep because you're so excited to sleep. You know what I mean? That's my wheelhouse. It's my very favorite thing. Everything's in order. You got your blankets all set up. Maybe have a bowl of soup or something. already feel your eyes drooping as you're eating the soup, and you're just like, oh, it's warm soup. Well, especially for me right now because it's so cold out. But this warm soup's perfect, and you're just like, ooh, let's go. I'm about to fall asleep hard. Hell yeah, they do. Why wouldn't they? Dude, riding bikes is dope, my dude. Speaking of bikes, bro, great segue, by the way. The new guy rides a bike at work. The new guy at work rides a bike. Like as in bicycle, guys, so you're not confused. And he starts at 7:15. He starts at 2:15. I start at 2. Like I start 15 minutes earlier than everybody else because I've been there a long fucking time, and 2 in the morning. So you guys aren't confused again. I start at 2 in the morning. Most of the crew starts at 2:15 in the morning. That extra 15 minutes is important because for them it's like the last minute cleanup time after the store opens. For 15 minutes after the store opens, the warehouse opens rather. The shift I'm on, that I work on, is there in the building. Just to kind of get the last minute stuff, 15 minutes of last minute, like, hey, you guys forgot to do this, straighten up this end cap, get this out, oh, these cars need to go up to the front where the customers are, and da-da-da-da. Last minute shit, right? I don't do any of that bullshit, because I've been working there since I was fucking 17, right? And I'm nearly 40, so more than half my life. So I don't go in for that shit, right? That's not stuff I do. When the doors roll open, I leave. That's the understanding and the agreement I have, so I'm special. They treat me as such. The managers, like, I'm literally one of like 4 people that comes in at 2. Most of them have an insane amount of years with the company, or they work in an area that requires just a little bit more, time. That's pretty much the long and short of it. So anyways, I park my... Ooh, there's one. I park my fucking bike where I always do. Like, just past the vending machines, up against the wall, tucked away where no one really can see it. And it's kind of in a nice, quiet spot where, not really bothering anybody. And I'm going to make signs, which are also up in that area, the office and the desk and the shit. And I noticed that somebody has put a bike, like, literally on my bike. Like, my bike's leaning against the wall. It's, like, all up on my bike, like, leaning on my bike like it's a bike rack. And this bike is not nearly as nice as mine. It's kind of a piece of crap. It's a track, but it's barely a track. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a good bike. It's certainly not a fucking $800 bike like mine. It's all weathered and rusty. And my very first reaction is, who the fuck? Who the fuck is leaning their fucking bike against my bike? Like, not like on a kickstand next to it. I mean, like, literally, it's all up on my bike, dude. Like, here's the handlebars all up on my bike. Like, he's like pushed it into the wall and it's all up onto my bike, dude. It was like trying to dry hump my bike, dude. His bike was trying to have sex with my bike, dude. I was like, excuse me, bitch. I was very upset. Supremely bothered by it. My initial reaction is someone's gonna get their ass kicked. That's my fucking bike, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I spent a lot of money on that. That's my baby. That's like watching somebody try to put a move on your daughter. It's like, no, dude. I mean, it's not like, I mean, obviously it's much different, but still, like, that's how I felt. I was like, that's my child. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck off my... You drag him to the ground and beat the shit out of him. Was my initial reaction. My second reaction was, hey, you're at work. Breathe. Take a second. Relax. We need to find out whose bike that is. You can't just go around and fucking, I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. Like, I don't even know whose bike it is at this point, right? Did I even hit that animal? I feel like I did. So I asked around and quickly realized that the new hire, it's one of the new hire's bike. The new hire's name is Frank. Seems like a good kid. He works in beverages. He's a new guy in beverages. I was like, all right. Did I not hit that deer? I didn't hit that deer? Dude, it's so hard to tell with one of these fucking... I quickly find out that it's a new hire and that he, it's like his second day. Why he didn't bike in on his first day, I don't know, but it was the first time I'd seen his bike on my bike. So I had to, like, muster up the courage to be the adult in the situation, you know, like I had to like, hey, I found out his name. That was the first thing. He's like, it's the black guy, and I was like, which was really racist when that person told me that. I was like, wait, whoa, the black guy? And he's like, you know, there's the Asian kid and the black kid. It's the black kid's bike. It's like, okay, because the gentleman that knew who rode the bike and didn't know his name. I was like, racist, and we had a laugh. And then he's like, no, but seriously, I don't know his name. I was like, all right. So I found somebody in the area he works and found out the kid's name. And then like I had to have that fucking, hey, let's have a conversation moment with him, you know. And I think I was pretty nice about it. But I was like, hey, bitch, keep your bike off my toes. I did say, hey, motherfucker, keep your fucking bike off my fucking bike, dude. No, I really planned it out in my head because I was like, this is awkward, you know? I don't want to be that long-term employee that's like, hey, new guy. Like, I didn't want to, you know what I mean? That's douchey. I didn't want to be douchey about it, but I also, he needs to find a better place to put his bike than on top of mine. Like, that's not what we do. This is not elementary school. You know what I mean? This is not your front yard. You know, like, the motherfucker, that's personal property. Don't just hang your personal property on somebody's personal property. So I did it in front of a crowd. To assert my dominance. I felt like it was the best place to do it. I don't know why, but I shine brighter with a crowd. You know what I mean? If we'd have privately stepped to the side, he doesn't need to be leaning another bike on it. Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. I did it in front of a crowd. A scratch would upset me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he was, I mean, in his head, well, here's what happened. So I was in the back by the baler where everybody is at the end of the day throwing away their trash because everybody likes to wait till the last fucking minute to put their trash away. I don't, but most people do. And that's a hit. I don't know how that's not a hit. Put that animal down. And I go, yo, what's to Dustin? I go, Dustin, yo, what's his name? Look to the new kid, you know. The black kid. Racist. And he goes, that's Frank. And I go, okay. Hey, Frank. Like, loud. Like, everybody kind of turned. Like, oh, something's happening. And I wasn't a dick about it. I was like, bro, we got to have a conversation about the bikes, man. He goes, yeah. Like, with, like, this, like, okay. Like, new guy energy, right? Like, very nervous, very, you know, passive. Like, not, like, like, what about my bike, motherfucker? He was very cool. Like, right off rip, he was like, yeah, no problem. Like, what did I do? Oh, crap. You know, like, that kind of an energy. And I immediately calmed down because I was, like, ready to be in an assertive place. Like, oh, you come back at me, we're going to have a real conversation. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, okay, let's gauge his response to just the general, like, we need to have a conversation about the bikes. I was like, because we're both bikers, huh? And he goes, yeah, that's my bike. And I was like, okay. Well, first off, I start earlier than you and leave earlier than you. So I can't be moving your bike every day. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know where to put it. Which was an honest response to what I just said, right? And then I go, yeah, but brother, man, that's $1,000 bike, dude. I jacked up the price a little bit on him. I was like, that's $1,000 bike, bro. I can't have you leaning your bike on my bike, dude. We're gonna have to figure out. There's room for both of us up there. There's got to be. We got to figure out where you're gonna put your bike, guy, because it can't be on my bike. He goes, no, yeah, that, dude, you know, and then he just repeated himself. Yeah, no, he goes, so that's $1,000 bike. He goes, yeah, oh, okay, no, yeah, that's $1,000 bike. Why don't you just get a car? Was what he actually said, and I was like, that's a different. I said that's a different story, brother. Like we can explain that later, but I can't. You can't. We can't do that. Like it started to unravel when he said that. I was like, oh crap, I didn't expect that because he goes, you know, oh wow, it's $1,000. Seriously, it's $1,000 bike. I was like, yeah, it was an $800 bike, but he doesn't even know that. I go, yeah, it's $1,000 bike, brother. And he goes, why don't you just get a car? You can get a car for that. I was like, this motherfucker. I almost jumped him right there, joking. But it did legit throw me because I was like, oh fuck, he's right. But also, hey, no, fuck you, man. No, it's a cool bike. I wanted a cool bike. I don't think he has a kickstand either. There's a thing, Paul. But anyway, so like I was like, I'm gonna look into it. We got to figure this out though, because you can't be leaning your bike on my bike. I leave at 7 o'clock. You leave at 7:15, right? He goes, yeah, 7:15. I was like, okay, so then if you're leaning your bike on my bike, bro, my bike will always be at that wall first, and I'll always be leaving first. So I'm not gonna move your bike every day. Moreover, I was like, don't lean your bike on my bike. Like it's $1,000, but it's $1,000. How many times have I said bike in the last 5 minutes? By the way, what's up, Hoyt? How's it going, buddy? Like literally, how many times have I said bike in the last 5 minutes? Probably like 100. But I was like, dude, you can't I can't have that. We can't be doing that. He goes, no, 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 it's cool. That's cool. I was like, all right, we're gonna figure this out. And I walked off, and I just left it there because I was like, I didn't want to just come at him like, hey, motherfucker, don't lean your fucking bullshit Walmart bike on my $1,000 expensive ass custom bike shop bike. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be that dude. But it was certainly how I was feeling. That's like legit how I was feeling. Also, it's like, bro, neither one of us should be parked inside the warehouse. That's the main crux of the issue. Is there's technically a bike rack outside where you're supposed to lock your bike up. And I'm just trying to get a normal sleep schedule. Fuck, that's annoying. Wait a bit. Who needs a normal sleep schedule though, huh, bud? Be like us, dude. Sleep whenever the body shuts down. Sleep whenever the body shuts down. That's way more fun. But no, neither one of us should be parked inside is the real crux of the issue, guys. That's the thing that's really kind of like a tough situation. If you're just joining us, by the way, I'm talking about the new hire. One of the new hires at work rides a bicycle to work, and I also ride a bicycle to work. And so now it's weird because there's only so much room inside for bicycles. You know what I'm saying? Schedule. Almost Sunday Bridges there for a second. Well, I started a new job Tuesday. Oh, nice, bro. Congrats on that. That's awesome. So, yeah, I went up front and I touched this kid's bike. Moved it off my bike and trying to reset the little piece of wall there by the stairs up to the break room. Like, I was like, okay, how much space do we have here? If I'm all the way forward, he's got room behind me, hopefully. I'm like, let me... So I kind of figured it out. I think the idea is I'm taken right next to the vending machine and he can kind of park behind me on the wall there. And if there's not enough space to do that on a certain day, I don't know what his move is, but I think I've expressed enough I think I've expressed well enough that, like, bro, don't park on my bike. You know what I mean? Like, that's just rude. That's like somebody parking all up into your parking space. You know what I mean? When someone parks too close to your car, it's like, bro, what the fuck, dude? Move your car. That's how I feel. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Get your bike off my bike, bro. Your chocolate is in my peanut butter. You know, that type of a vibe. But it was a weird hour and a half at work, though, because after I saw this, yeah, Cabela, so I'm going to need a second job to support my first job. No paycheck for me. Oh, fuck. You get a job at Cabela? That's cool, man. That's like a hunting store, basically, right? Like an outdoor store type of a vibe, like an REI. You probably don't know what an REI is, maybe. Dude, that's cool, man. Yeah, because you're going to get that employee discount and be like, well, you know what I could use is a couple of these, and these. Dude. But that's awesome, though, bro. Don't be crowding Nick's space, bro. Well, the thing about it is, like, I don't know. If it's me and I ride a bike to a business, I'm a new guy. I'm like, I don't know. I don't see how you lean on your bike on my bike, dude, in the first fucking place. I mean, I guess he was just like, I don't know where to put my bike. I don't want to leave it outside. Neither one. We should both be parked outside on the bike rack. We have a substantial bike rack at our warehouse that everybody can tie their bike up to. But truth be told, it's on the far side of the warehouse, which is a large warehouse. It's by the highway, the side of the warehouse that's by the highway, where literally your bike could be stolen in a day. It wouldn't last a day out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not realistic for them to expect us to keep our bikes outside. And who would do that? You just get it stolen. Would somebody lean a car on a car? Exactly, bro. So, like, I don't want to throw that hour and a half of anger and then, like, how do I do this smart so that neither one of us so this doesn't turn into a big dust up and managers and stuff get in charge and then ultimately both of us have to park our bikes outside. I'm not trying to get another bike stolen. Like, Linwood, or at least a part of Linwood that the warehouse is in a shitty neighborhood. Like, it's a shitty part of town. A lot of meth heads, a lot of speed freaks, a lot of, middle of the night fucking, you looking to get wet, motherfucker? Type dudes are outside my work. You dig? So it's not a place you can park a bike outside, even with a bike lock. Yeah, it is transportation, same as any other. Exactly, Paul. That's what I'm saying. So, like, that hour and a half for me was just, it was awful because I'm doing the work. I'm, running freight out of the store because I'd already finished my aisles, or out onto the floor of the store because I'd already finished my aisles. on the electric jack, and I'm driving. I'm going, okay, how the fuck do I do this? Like, be nice, be polite, be friendly, be joking, be jovial about it, but also be stern. Like, you're not gonna fucking park your bike on my bike. This is not a thing that's gonna start happening. Like, at the same time. So I was like, how do I fucking pull this off? But then also, how do I do it in a way that doesn't draw like the amount of attention that managers need to get involved? And then the managers ultimately just go, well, why is your bike inside anyways? There's a bike rack outside. Like, that would be the King Solomon that a manager would do. You got a spare cigarette, bro? Yeah, that shit. Oh my god, Hoybit. Yep. Don't get me started, brother. Exactly. Got a quarter from my nightcap, bro? Yeah, right. Give me your spare change, bro. Those people. I see those people every morning. So, like, it was, yeah. But seemed like a nice kid. This Frank kid seems like a nice kid. He's like, dude, yeah, totally understand. Was super nice about it, dude. And also, I think, overwhelmed by my energy, because I came at him heavy. I came at him assertive and, like, looked him dead in the eyes and the whole thing, like, which is not my move. If you guys know me at all, like, I'm Captain Eye Contact. Like, I don't really do that, but I was like, okay, we gotta lock in, we gotta stand strong. Like, bitch, you're on my bike. You know what I mean? I really gave him the heavy energy, dude. I think I fucking made my point. Whoa, I'm no king. I gotta run the gauntlet of bums to get to the store. I feel your pain. Fuck, bro. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm heading to work at 1:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, it's the god hour. All the worst of the worst are out, scrambling for their last fucking fix before the, stores stop selling booze, Which is usually, for a true drug addict, that's usually the last resort. It's like, if they can't score, let's just get some alcohol to ride out the fucking pain of not having your fix. You know what I mean? So I'm catching all the fucking, the shaky people at 1:30 in the morning on the way to work. I'm catching those guys. The guys that are like, fuck it, we'll just get beer. Hopefully they don't close the fucking, the beer cases at the grocery store before I get there. Type motherfuckers. That's what I'm dealing with most days. And these are the same motherfuckers that would rather take your bike to ride down the street than walk down the street. Because, lazy. Drug addicts. Son of a bitch, wrong direction. Fuck. Alright, come on. But yeah, that was what happened to me the other day, and I was like, fuck. I was like, I might have overthought this. I could have just gone, hey, bro, you're the one that rides the bike? Bro, can you not lean your bike on my bike? Like, that's as far as I probably needed to take it. But boy, did I take it a lot farther than that. I was traveling with it in my head, just running it over. That's what I do. I overanalyze everything. Like, I got so few things to actually think about up here that when something locks in, I'm like, ooh, let me just dwell on this for fucking ever and ever and ever. Shit, there we go. Right there, bro. Literally not a single antler in the whole bunch. Are you kidding me right now? Carlito Rivers, what's up, Carlito? Sorry, I do that every time I see Carlito. That's so racist. I apologize, Carlito. But, like, for real. Carlito! It's just, you got the most fun roll your R's name ever. How you been besides bumps and bike noobs? Pretty good. Pretty good, man. Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty good. All in all, to be honest. I wish I had more time to play Concrete Genie. I've been fucking... The one thing that's been bugging the shit out of me... What's up, bro? How you doing? Okay, sorry. Fuck, sorry. It's too easy, though. It's so much fun. Talking that way. Sorry. The other thing that's really been bugging me, now that I think about it, is like I haven't set aside time to play Concrete Genie. If you guys aren't familiar, it's this game right here. Where is it? This one. I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna do a little recording this afternoon of Concrete Genie. I still haven't done that. It's been like almost a week and a half, 2 weeks. I've been procrastinating on it. It's bugging me. I'm such a dick. I gotta be better. I gotta do better. Maybe I'll play it later today. I've said like 7 or 8 times. Okay, where the fuck where's the next blood at though? I bopped that elk. You know I'm getting that elk. Play it, bro. I will. I'm gonna play it. I want to finish that game. I want to continue to play that game because it's really good. But yo, where is the next blood, dude? What the fuck? Is it just not bleeding? I mean, I hit it right here. Right? Nailed it. Vital organs. But the thing is, like, by the time the afternoon hits and I have a bite and I'm just relaxing on like a weekday, I'm too tired to record again. Like, just not like tired of, you know, I just like physically tired. Like, I get too comfortable and I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. And I keep doing that. I've been doing that. I've been doing that for like a week and a half. That's been pissing me off. Also, I gotta do a lot of laundry today after this recording, and that's gonna fucking suck. I don't know about y'all, but I fucking hate laundry. Like, I have an irrational hate for laundry. What the fuck? Ooh, that's something I need over there. What the hell, dude? Yeah, and this is where I bopped him. Then where did he go? So confused. Like, I should see more blood somewhere, dude. Okay, I got to say this. Go ahead, Paul. Say it, buddy. Say it with your chest. Remember, the bums in your area are mostly just addicts, not gangbangers, so yeah, it's a tad less dangerous. True. True. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And to be honest, the bangers, if you want to call them that, are the nicest people, dude. True. Yeah, you're in Murderville, or whatever the hell they call it. Amityville, or whatever the fuck they call Detroit, dude. You make a very, very valid point, my friend. I mean, I live in the barrio, basically, dude. If we're being real. Like, I don't have a neighbor that isn't Latino in, like, 3 blocks. Breakfast time. Talk to you later, man. All right, but have a good one, buddy. I don't have a neighbor that isn't Latino in, like, literally a 2-block radius from my house. But you know what? I've never had any issue within those 2 blocks from my house. It's out past that, with the fucking entitled rich kids pretending to be homeless and the fucking truly, truly homeless people. Those are the ones I'm having the issues with, to be real. Those motherfuckers are too much, dude. Our gas station clerks wear colors. Damn, dude. How is it I can hit stuff hard and then I can't find it today? What the fuck is that, dude? That's annoying. So annoying. Where am I at? Oh my god, I've gotten way up the mountain, haven't I? Well, guys, I've killed a bunch of shit today and haven't been able to find any of it. So that's fun. Never go in that store at night, really? Damn. Dude, mine's not a threat of violence as much as just the wild inconvenience and the depression that I feel after dealing with these people. Yeah, true. For me, it's like, it's just so sad, dude. It's like, I feel that shit. I really feel that shit. Sometimes I'm frustrated with it because it's like, bitch, you came up in a nice house. Some of them you can tell. You're like, you're not homeless. You disagreed with your parents and now you're putting up that good fight. Some of them are like, bro, you've been out here a while. You can just, you know what I mean? Like, you can track the homeless, the true homeless, that's, you know, or the fucking. I had to argue with my parents like 4 months ago, and I just been sleeping in this sleeping bag on the side of this, you know, strip mall. It's like, okay, bro, you're not really homeless. You just want to be fucking a special little rainbow flower, much like me when I was that age, you know. So I told Dad, screw you, I don't want your money, you know, that type of shit. Like those type of fuckers, those people just piss me off. Some of them are just truly sad though. You get to work and you're like, fuck, I saw 3 like truly homeless fuckers. It's like, that's a bummer, bro. Like that just, it puts you in a fucking sad mood, dude, like in a morose mood. I shake it off pretty quick because, you know, I don't try not to hold on to stuff, but fuck. Well-off kids fall to the same spot as street-raised thugs. Mm-hmm. Well, I grabbed my first elk right there. That was good. Whoa, look at this cliff. Wow, have I ever even been up here? I feel like, is this undiscovered? This might be undiscovered. I don't feel like I've ever seen this ridgeline right here. And I play this map a lot. But yeah, so I had to have a fucking, you know... Maybe I should have pulled him aside. I think part of his I don't know, I've been overanalyzing it because I have so few conversations with people. But, like, well, there will be a day we all see less homeless, period. Yeah, maybe. Let's hope so. Tiny houses is the answer, by the way. Tiny houses is the answer, dude. In my opinion, I want a tiny house so bad. Oh my god! If you guys could see my YouTube search history, you'd realize how much I want a tiny house. I've probably watched every damn video on YouTube. I love tiny houses, bro. I love them. Love them. Such a cool idea, bro. Considering I basically live in this small space here where my desk is in my living room and my tent. Like, that's really the space I live in, plus the little nook of a kitchen I have. I don't operate in the other part of my living room. I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I promise you I could live in a small space. Oh, I could totally do it. That's my dream. It's my bucket list. It's basically the long and short of my entire bucket list is to live in a tiny house. That's like check and bucket list completed. Like, that's pretty much the whole thing, dude. It's just such a cool, dude. It's just so cool, dude. Like, I just want one really bad. Plus, I wouldn't need a tent for an enclosed space because most of the sleeping lofts in tiny houses are relatively tight, you know, quarters wise. That's what I need. That's what I like about how I sleep now. Yeah, I've never needed a large home, dude. Large home is gross to me. It's just too much open space, dude. Too much, like, what's in that room? What's in that room? What's in that room? Probably nothing. 90%, 99% nothing. But there's that 1% chance that somebody's in that room that you haven't gone in a week. I hate that. I hate that. I don't like it, bro. I like small spaces, bro. I mean, I'm claustrophobic, so I don't like small spaces. But as far as, like, I want to be able to see everything, you know? I don't like the idea of someone tucked away. I don't like it. I don't think there's any way to even tuck away in a tiny house. Like, no one can hide in your house if you have a tiny house. You're going to run into them. Has 5 bathrooms? Yeah, that shit's ridiculous, Paul. Agreed, bro. 100% agreed. It's so gross, dude. Totally gross. I just realized why it was all darked out up here. It's because it's a fucking ridge line. It's a cliff. And I can't really... So I'm going down towards the river again because I can't really... animals can't really spawn on that rock cliff. So we're going to get off of that. It's like 2 bathrooms weren't enough. 3? Nope. Gotta have 5. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's way too much, dude. Way too much. I don't know. I don't know where I would put it. I've already secured the monies, like just with what I put into my 401k, not to mention what the warehouse will match, because my warehouse matches 50% of my, 401k, whatever the shit. So like, I have a pretty swollen retirement plan that at some point I can start dipping into. I mean, I already dipped into it once for my new bike that kid leaned against. That kid leaned his bullshit bike against. But like technically I have enough money to just flat out buy it. Like if I took a loan off of my 401k, I could just buy a tiny house and I would be rent free. Problem is, I'd have to rent some lot of land somewhere to put it on. You know what I mean? I'd have to, like, there'd still be a rent. Because, like, where do I put it is the issue. But if I had a place to put it, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Bro, imagine living rent free. Oh, dude. Oh, that's the dream, dude. Consider that basically one of my paychecks a month is just rent. Do you know what I mean? True. Rent could be like as low as $100 a month, bro. True. What the fuck was that? Oh, hell yeah. We got more elk. Well, near my work is the variable, Paul. Like, finding a plot of land near this warehouse that I'm destined to work out till I die is the problem, bud. Best case scenario, there's trailer parks around here, and I was hoping maybe I could find a plot on one of these trailer parks, dude. Because I don't give a fuck about living in a trailer park. I'll live in a trailer park. That doesn't bother me at all, dude. I'll be the dopest little tiny house in the trailer park. You know what I mean? I mean, basically, a tiny house is a trailer, essentially. You know what I mean? Maybe just a little bit smaller. But if I'm parking on a trailer park, then I don't even need to worry about it being small or a big tiny house, you know? They would absolutely transfer me, and if I was so inclined, if I could catch, yeah, and I wouldn't transfer, no. I'm pretty much, was it agoraphobic? Which one's the one where you're like afraid to leave your hometown? I love how comfortable I am in this city. Like I know where everything is in this city. You know what I mean? Like I would have a hard time moving away from that. Fuck. I had a second there to get that guy. Did you see that one? Oh, I had a second. Hold on. Come back, stupid. Damn it. I'd be hard pressed to leave this area, bud. I really would. I love it here. This is my town, you know? I have every road in this town. Every street has a store, you know? It's the only place I remember living. I technically lived in Ballard, which is near downtown Seattle, for the first 2 years of my life, but who the fuck remembers the first 2 years of their life, you know? But like, to answer your question, no, I'd be hard pressed to transfer. Although I definitely could. Home is home, dude, to me. Like that's my take. I don't want to go anywhere, bro. I like it here. Where the hell did that elk go, dude? Did you guys see that elk? It had pretty good antlers on it. I need that elk in my life, bro. Oh, there he is, right there. Ooh, hey, come on up the hill a little bit, bud. shit shot, I think. I should have shot him in the head when I had the chance, but I was like, I'm going to shoot him in the chest, try and get his heart, but I think I fucking winged him. Like, that wasn't a good hit at all, if I hit him. I'm not sure I even hit him. I'm not seeing blood. I don't think I even hit him, dude. Damn it. Oh, I shit the bed on that one, didn't I, guys? Fuck. Maybe wait a second longer, huh? That was a bummer, dude. I'm not good with this fucking... I could have murdered that guy with my bow, but I'm not that good with this rifle. That was kind of the point of doing the rifle today, though, is just to mix it up, you know? Try something that I'm not that great at. God, that's depressing. What kind of hunter shakes this much when they fucking... You know what I mean? When they actually shoot. It's like, it's too much moving around to me. Like, it just doesn't make sense, dude, to me. I do fire a bit too fast. I could take a bead with it, couldn't I? I'm just so excited that I have a shot. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, quick, get him! Yeah, it literally moves around, bro. It's not fun, dude. Such a bummer. Ooh. And that felt good, right? That felt like a really good hit. That felt like a hit. It's always tough to tell for me, though. I should give like some sort of a, you know, on the screen or something if you hit them. I think, but they're going for realistic. So realistically, like, there would be no "you got him" like type of. Hey, maybe we can use that voice actor from before. In Layton Lake, a deer was just hit with a bullet. But no, I cracked that elk. That definitely got him. Just, where did I hit him at? Was it over here? Have I gone too far? Where was he at when I shot him? Oh, motherfucker. Ooh, there we go. Right there. That doesn't look like good. That doesn't look like good. Oh, it's good blood. It's good blood. Okay. Two brothers, one evil, one good. Which one gets the girl? Wobbly H for the win. Bro, what the fuck? I mean, it's an island, so we can't really go over here. Where would he go? I hate this game sometimes, I really do. Fuck! Oh, he's dead over there. Okay. I see him. Maybe. The thing about it is, what I want to. And also, isn't voice acting like impossibly difficult to get into? It really is, right? From what I understand, though, those guys make a bank, but it's like a small community. It's like there's not a lot of people doing that. That's that same animal I hit before. I hit it twice. Damn, okay. That was that same elk, dude. Ooh, that's a good one. Bro, you see this one right here? Yo, did I shut that shit down? He's not laying there, is he? No. Did I just fucking murk him? Bro! Kill shot! Bro! Murdered that dude, and that's a good one. That might be like a diamond or a gold or something. Bro, can I cross here? Please let me cross here. Don't be a dick, River. Don't be a dick. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bro, that's a straight, like, through his shoulder into his heart, I think. That might be a good trophy buck right there, dude. Or, like, that's a moose or something, I think, maybe. Bro! Coming off of a couple of kills I had over there, like, this might be a good one. Because you got to get a couple kills in a row to get, like, to where you can get a diamond or whatever. I might have just got, bro, look at this one with the antlers. The perfect one! And those antlers aren't that great. But still, that was a fucking great shot. Silver. Okay, well. That's not that great. Silver's not that great. Extreme Wild, what's up? I'm Hunter Madness. I had to make a new account. Alright, what's up, Hunter Madness? How's it going, buddy? Morning. How's your hunting going, Hunter? Everything good with you? I think it could have been a better score, but that was a perfect one-shot kill for sure, but I think it could have been a better score. Where am I at right now? I'm on a little island up here. Where's the wind? Okay, still wants me pushing up. What I might do is I might jump down here somewhere. I want to play a different part of the map. I always play that side part of the river. It's such a hotbed for animals. Like, I literally always play that part of the river. It's annoying. Like, I gotta play a different part of this map. Up that top left side is the sweet spot, though, on Layton Lake. There's just so many animals. If you're just into hunting, like just strictly killing animals and not the wander and the chit-chat, that's the spot. If you came up on Cabela's games where you're hunting in a closet or fishing in a barrel, you know, for animals, then that's the spot you want to be on. But for me, man, I kind of enjoy the wander a little bit. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to mark myself right up this way and kind of just go up the side of this area here. See if we can't run into something, you know? But man, all in all, it's been a pretty good day of hunting with this rifle. I don't normally rifle hunt. I'm mostly just a bow hunter, to be real. I mean, you guys know this. Like, how many times have you actually seen me use a rifle on this game? Maybe twice? This might be the third time I've ever used a rifle. Like, as soon as I could get a bow and arrow, I got the bow and arrow, and I was just bow hunting. The distance you can touch an animal with this rifle is kind of addicting, I'll be honest. I had a buck walk up, and I pulled back. It spooked, but in Call of the Wild, I'm trying to get a diamond. Yeah, hell yeah, I feel you on that, buddy. I think I might have one. I might have legit one. I'm not the best hunter. I get lots of hunting done, because every Sunday morning I stream a little hunting, but no, you won't, because I hunt alone. But I appreciate you inviting yourself to hunt with me. But here's the thing, dude. Maybe I'll play with you later. No, you won't. I can tell you right now, no, you won't. I hunt alone on Sunday mornings, my friend. It's an opportunity for me to chit-chat with the chat, have a conversation with the chat, which is harder to do if there's two of us. And also, playing on the multiplayer, the amount of animals goes up. So it makes it a little too easy, if I'm being honest. No, you're alright, bud. You're alright. I know you're just being friendly, and I appreciate that, and that's nice of you. But, yeah, no, I've taken to hunting alone on Sunday mornings. That's my favorite thing to do. Like, I've been doing it every Sunday morning for a while now. Is my jam. There was a time when I used to multiplayer hunt on Sundays, but I feel like this is more me. Do you have Farm Simulator 17? I do not. I bought one of the farm simulators. I don't remember which one. Which one did I get? I never got through the tutorial. Let me see. Hold on. Which one did I get? I bought one of them. I never got through the tutorial on it though. Come on, load up. A lot of these are free games. Don't get all excited, guys. Well, he's rich. I'm not that rich. I never finished Last Day of June. That one bugs me. Okay, where was it? That one, Pure Farming 2018. Is that good? Pure Farming 2018. I bought it for like $12. Is that one good? I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong kind of farming game. But that Pure Farming 2018, bro, I can't even figure out how to like plant crops or anything, dude. I got stuck like, go to your barn. I'm like, which one's the barn? Like, it was bad. I couldn't even get into it. I was trying to get into it. I really, in earnest, wanted to have a cool farm, but it doesn't play as. It's like there's so much detail. There's so many things to take into account. It's like actually running a farm. It's a little too much for my money. Stardew Valley, that's the jam. Because I can make a giant farm on there, and it's real easy. You know. It might be a little too difficult for me, to be real. That game, those farming games. I mean. Alright, probably not elk over here. Elk were on the up side of the map, top left, more or less. But maybe there's some white-tailed deer over here? Little white-tailed deer over here? What's up, Wolf Monster? How's it going, bud? Morning. Happy Sunday, my friend. Little white-tailed deer over here? What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? We already discussed this fucking kid at work that leans his bike on my bike, or did once, and will never do it again, hopefully now. There was something else I wanted to talk about. I don't remember what it was. Crap! I've completely forgotten what the other thing is I wanted to discuss today. I don't even remember. Man. Son of a blue bean, dude. Fuck, the new COD looks so good. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. Have you guys seen any gameplay of the new Call of Duty? Wow, it looks good. But I've never played a COD. I know I'll get my shit pushed. It's like, I'm not going to buy it for $60 to get my shit pushed. I'm not going to do it, but God, does it look tempting. It looks really fun. Like, it looks really good, dude. If I was to play a COD, it'd be that kind of COD, you know? It doesn't look like there's any wall running. It looks like pretty modern guns. The map design looks interesting as hell. They got that 2v2 mode. I was watching a bunch of it last night. I was watching people streaming it last night. It looks really good. I wish I wasn't like 12 years behind on shooters, you know? As far as the skill gap, dude. Like, I've just gotten into shooters in the last couple of years. I always resisted them my whole life. My older brothers all played them, you know? Especially my brother Dirt. My brother Dirt loves Call of Duty. He lost his mind to Call of Duty for a while. Obviously, we had Halo back in the day. The brothers would all line up with their Xboxes and play Halo. And we had fucked with GoldenEye hard on 64. Like, I go all the way back as far as the games that, you know, preceded whatever, and to the whole, like, first-person shooter being a genre that everybody fucks with. Like, I have all the, you know, I played all the benchmark games, or had all the benchmark games in shooting. First-person shooting, I was never any good at them, and I was like, I never took any of them that seriously. Yeah, I try to dabble in shooters from time to time, Paul, but I can't do it, brother. I'm 10, 12 years behind already. I'm like a good 15 years behind everybody else that plays shooters. Like 90% of the people that play shooters have been playing them since, like I'm saying, Halo or GoldenEye. You know, like most of the people have been playing them that long and are that proficient at the whole, you know. I'm not making up that time. I'm not making up that time. I'll always be behind on my skill, dude. I'd have to live on Call of Duty to make up that ground, dude, I feel like. I feel like playing shooters on a high level is like learning a language. I ain't got time to learn a language, bro. As cool as that language may be, I don't think I got that kind of time, dude. But man, it looks cool, dude. It really does. Also, Nick, you have no keyboard macro experience. You don't know that they're not playing with a controller like you are. The best are using macros. Oh, really? Well, the ones I watch are the competitive Call of Duty players, the console players. Like, I watch Formal, I watch Scump and stuff, Crim6, all the Optic guys, really. Those guys don't use macros. They, like, literally compete for millions of dollars at Call of Duty, and they all use the scuff controllers. But go to the tunes here for Whitetail Heaven. Bro, I don't do any of that. I appreciate the advice, Extreme Wild, but I just kind of meander around this map. It's not as much about killing as it is about the wander and the chit-chat, my dude. But I appreciate you. I don't even know what the tunes are, so I don't need you to walk me through it. But keyboard jocks use macro program. Okay. I have no idea what the tunes are, bud. I don't think I have. Let me do Moose Call right now, because the elk are on the other side of the map, dude. I don't think they're going to be over here. I'm trying to think. What was the other thing I was going to talk? Oh, basketball. So what do we think, bro? So what do we think? Because the Clippers got by the Phoenix Suns last night. What the fuck? Devin Booker went at Patrick Beverley, got him fouled out with like 6 minutes left in the fourth, dude. Like, Devin Booker went literally at Booker and back and forth the whole game. It went just straight at him. And Beverley got fouled out of the game, dude. The Clippers lost, dude, to the Phoenix Suns. So what the fuck? Your deer bleat has an echo. Yeah, I know. That's because you're hearing the television. So here, check it. Look. You're hearing my television. That's my mic right there. See? My what is it called? My blue. You're hearing the television. That's how you're hearing the game, I think. That's why that is, dude. I mean, I could turn my television all the way down, but I want to be able to hear an animal when it calls out. I don't want to put headphones on. If I put headphones on right now, you guys can't hear the game at all. Devin Booker is vastly underrated. You're right. Well, it's just because he's in Phoenix, bro. Phoenix is such a shit team. Yeah, that's the thing. I could put the headphones on right now and get all super serious about playing the Hunter Call of the Wild, and then I could hear what direction the footprints are coming from and stuff, but then you guys can't hear the game at all. So I sacrifice that for the overall broadcast, Extreme Wild. So I run it through my television, so it's the mic's right here. You dig? So there's going to be a bit of an echo. There's also an echo if I play multiplayer with somebody, which is annoying for some people. Because as I'm talking to them through this fucking thing. Basically talking to them through my PlayStation camera that I have on top of my PlayStation. It's just like, dude, put a mic on. Like, no, there's an echo. Sorry, bro. The people that I'm streaming to need to be able to hear you. Gotta do it, dude. So sorry, bro. Is already injured. Yeah, you're right, Paul. I know. Well, I thought you knew that the other day when you were saying that, because as soon as that broadcast ended, I was watching some YouTube and I was like, oh shit, Zion's injured. Did Paul already know Zion was injured? I was like, I didn't even know Zion was injured. But you were just calling it? Yeah, meniscus or some shit. Bro, he's had injuries, though. That's the thing. Zion's had injuries. He might be a Derrick Rose type situation. Like, it might take some time before he's just, like, healthy. The real of it is he's been injured in high school, injured in college, injured in... Like, he's had leg issues for a long time. And the way he plays, the way he fucking muscles it, you know what I mean? Like, he's going to injure himself. That's going to happen. Let's hope it's a Derrick Rose, not a Grant Hill situation, you know? But yeah, I mean, a lot of that could be, hey, drop 20 pounds. Easier said than done, maybe, but just given the way his frame is. But, bro, drop a little weight. How about don't be 300 pounds and 6'6"? You know what I mean? I hate that stupid muscle style layups. Yeah. Well, I mean, some people, that's how they play the game, you know? What happened to the finesse finger roll? Bro, he has a pretty finessey finger roll, bro, if I'm being real. He does a lot of that, like, layup from his waist type shit. Zion does. He does a lot of that, bro. But he just does it at, like, 40-foot vertical. I don't know. Kid needs to drop some weight. He really needs to drop some weight. That's period. I don't think you lose anything bully ball wise, like the way he bully balls people. I don't think you lose that if you drop, 20 pounds or so, 30 pounds. I think your legs would appreciate it. Zion, you fucking 300 pounder. What the hell, dude? I don't know. What do I know, dude? Miami beat Milwaukee. Stoked about that, dude. Stoked about that. Don't run. Please don't run. Oh, you're a dick. I want that bear. Son of a... I don't have my bear call on me, do I? I don't think I do. Mr. Bear, come back, please. Love you. Do I have my bear call? Yeah, I do. It's right there. Eating is a hard habit to tame. Yeah, you're right about that, my friend. I got a bear down. What's a bear down? Is that like a blanket or something? No, in game. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Alright, come on, bro. Oh, there he is right there. Let's do this so I can see him a little better. I can't icon him? Come on, he's right there, bro. Shut up. This fucking game sucks. Alright, hold on. Shut up. This game's the worst. I mean, that was a good hit. I don't care who you are. That's a good hit right there. That's a Simonin, dude. That's a Simonin, dude. I feel like that was a pretty strong hit. Yep, he's dead. Nice. I feel like it was a pretty strong hit, you know? Now, do I have better at my lodge? I probably do, but that's a Simonin, dude. I don't know if I have a Simonin at my lodge, dude. That's a silver. Let's taxidermize it. Why not? You're going in the lodge. Even if it's just his head. We'll just put his head in there, you know? Rifle score. Reward. Cool, bud. It does feel like cheating, though. Having a rifle. Being able to hit a bear at that distance. Like, if I'm on my bow, I gotta bring him a lot closer, you know, to get that hit. Which, you know, once I get the hit, they sit right the fuck down. But that one sat right the fuck down right there, so... I don't know. It almost feels cheap, dude, with a rifle to me, somehow. Not when I hit an animal and I can't find it. But certainly when I hit it clean like that. It's like, bro, I just hit you clean from like 3 times the distance I could with my bow and arrow. Which is basically all I use on this game. my compound bow and a fucking and a dream. You know what I mean? Just a compound bow and a dream, guys. One man playing the hunter, Call of the Wild, with a bow and a dream. Son of a... Well, why don't you talk about it? We got a moose. Motherfucker, I just got rid of my moose call. God damn it. Now, you might argue that this isn't as... Like, this is way slower than what I would otherwise do, but for me, I think this is faster because I like to have the call right next to my gun as far as the scroll is concerned. Like, you could technically put all the lures on your guy, and then you could just scroll to the one that you need. But for my money, I just think it's easier to keep them all in your inventory and then just quickly put them on when you hear the animal call. That's personally how I'm doing it these days. Which makes it 100 times harder to aim. Yeah, it's true, bud. That's true. Maybe it's the scope. You make a good point. Maybe I could no-scope it, dude. Technically, I could take the scope off this thing. You want me to try? That could be kind of fun. Let me see. While we're waiting for this animal to come out of the woods. Why did I just hear something right next to me? I see him. Everybody breathe. Bopped him with a pistol. Get out of my face. I got him, bro. I got him good. I got him good. Vital organs with a pistol. Get out of my face. Just pistol. You guys are probably wondering what I was doing. Bro, I don't know how to take the scope off. I'm not going to even lie. It's in there, but it's going to take me a second to figure it out. Because I am dumb. Okay, where is the animal that I just crapped on with this pistol? I want it. Where is it? Up there? Yeah, it's just now at 50-75. Damn it, I shouldn't have tried to drop it with a fucking pistol. That's so dumb. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can... Now that I'm not under the stress of it, let me see if I can take this sight off. There we go. All right, now we do this. Wow, that's rough. That is actually rough. Let's try it though. Let's see if we can bop some things with this without the scope. That'll be fun. I'm not even gonna chase that. I know I hit that deer or that moose, but get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? It's at 50-75. I ran all the way up the hill and it's still at 50-75. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm not chasing that thing all over the goddamn world, dude. You win this round, sir. Enjoy that bullet wound. That'd be a cool story to tell your fellow moose, you know? Alright, now we're having fun. Because look at this. That's going to be ridiculous. I can't wait, dude. Let's go. What's that? Coyote. Interesting. I don't feel like hunting coyote, to be honest with you. Fuck out of here, coyote. You're a distraction animal, dude. I want deer. I want moose. I want elk. I want bear. I don't give a fuck about yotes, bro. You can take your yote call bullshit and walk with it, bro. Be gone with you. this good goddamn fucking coffee, guys. Goodness gracious. That'll jazz me all the way up. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna munch today as well, dude. We gotta talk about that at some point. I cooked the last of my pasta noodles last night, so all I have in the house, I think, is microwave popcorn. That's it. I'm not just gonna eat microwave popcorn all day. I gotta figure something out, dude. I don't know what I'm going to eat today. Maybe get some like taquitos or some shit from the grocery store, maybe. Or what would be really cool is if they had one of those like ready-made taco platter things that they do over there at the Safeway, dude. I would fuck one of those up, bro. That'd be dope. One of those street taco tray things. I told you guys about those, right? I showed you guys those that other time. Yeah, those shits are serious, bro. Like the already cooked meat and the shredded cheese in there and the shredded lettuce and then like the sauces and stuff in the little cups, and it's like a little tray thing with like the tortillas and rip. Oh, it's bomb, dude. So easy too. Where's my marker? I put a marker on the map. Oh, it's that way. Okay. Right. Okay, I might need to reset a marker then. Maybe to do a new marker over here. Nick, I want to say, you have money in a retirement fund. You're a personal financial institution of sorts. Don't spend out of it. Spend the interest gains after you retire, in my opinion. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Then how the hell? But here's the thing. I don't plan to retire, my guy. There's no retirement for my generation, bud. I don't think there's a retirement for your generation. Social Security is going to be completely sucked dry by then. They're like this idea that like someday they're just gonna pay us because we're old. That's an archaic idea. I don't even think our parents are gonna have that all the way to their deaths. To be honest with you, like a bullock just screamed at me. Oh no. Yeah, the real of it is like I can't count on Social Security. I don't think my generation can. I don't think it's gonna be there when we get there. I think they're gonna completely fucking abolish that whole idea by the time I get there, dude. Because our government's fucking dog shit. Don't get me started because I don't want to talk about politics. But like I don't hang my hat on. Well, when I hit 65, Social Security kicks in. Like I don't hang my hat on that. I feel like I'm gonna have to either make enough money to survive past that, or just work past that. That's why I'm not in a hurry to take on large hours at work. Because if I'm gonna do some shit till I die, I'm gonna do as little of it as possible for as long as possible. I just don't feel like any of those services will be available when it's my time. But that's just me. Maybe I'm being a pessimist with that, but I don't rely on that. I can't rely on that. So in turn, my retirement fund that's supposed to hold me over till Social Security, no, my retirement fund will never be big enough to hold me over till I die. So it's got to be a means to provide me stable housing for when the money I make can't pay my rent anymore, which will come at some point. Like the small amount of hours I work and the little bit amount of money I make from my warehouse job. I mean, I make good money from a warehouse job comparatively. But there will come a day where just, cost of living and everything will force me to a point where I'll either have to take on more hours or secure cheaper housing, right? And when that day comes, I want to use my 401k to secure myself the cheaper housing by way of tiny house, something like that, buy a condo, live rent free, basically. At some point, I'll have to live rent-free because the fucking small amount of money I'll be making in this future where everything's more expensive, because let's face it, that's how the fuck it works, right? Remember when a pound of ground beef was like 5 cents? Yeah. Remember for like $3 you could get all the food for your family for a week? Remember those days? Yeah, well. Remember when a fucking Whopper was 99 cents? I'm just saying. You spend $4 for a Whopper now. It's like ridiculous, dude. And that's just in my lifetime. So eventually I'll be priced out of renting my housing. So when that day comes, I want to have my 401k set up well enough to... Ooh, that's an animal right there, guaranteed. That's so hard without a scope. That's so hard. I don't think I hit him. That's impossible to tell, though. That fucking thing at the end of this gun is so huge. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's anything, bro. Let me look if I hit this guy. I don't think I did, though. It'd be impossible to tell. I might have to put the scope back on this gun, guys. That's not a bad topic. It's just, it's sad, but it's not, you know, but it's also, I feel like I'm being pretty realistic, you know? I definitely didn't hit that guy. Yeah, I can't really no-scope this gun, guys. Doesn't look like. Well, you tried. Yeah, I know. I definitely tried it. The thing about it is, though, Paul, like, the whole reel of it is, like, that's not, to me, that's not a bad use of my 401k. I get what you're saying. You're absolutely right. I'm certain you're right. But for me, for my money, it's like, bro, if I can secure a rent-free existence, that's huge. Like, that's worth all the hard work and all the money saved, you know? That's where I'm at with it. Like, it's like, that to me is invaluable. Because financially, other than my rent, I live so small. Like, it takes almost nothing to keep me. I mean, I pay for food, which can be pricey. If I'm a bit of a hungry hippo sometimes. Give me, eat. You know, like, when I'm disciplined with my fucking food budget, dude, I can spend so little money, dude. It's ridiculous. Other than my rent, obviously. There was a bear out there. I swear to God, there was in those weeds. I saw it. You can also pay for that property from interest alone, and touch the main bank account. Yeah. Well, maybe. Definitely won't jump into anything. Let's just put it that way, Paul. I definitely won't go jumping into anything, do anything stupid. I'll have advisors and stuff. I'll have conversations with, like, you know, smart people that have my best interest at heart. I'll certainly speak with my father, who's bought fuck tons of different properties over the years. You know, like, we'll figure out the correct way to do it. Trust me, I'm not going to get taken, and I appreciate your concern. Like, but I please believe, I'm not going to jump into anything stupid. What's up, Dante Morrison? How's it going, buddy? How's Fluff doing this morning? Having a good day or what? Happy Sunday, my friend. But yeah, that's the goal. To have like a rent-free existence would be sick. Because I've always just paid rent, you know? Like, I'd love to not have to pay rent. There was a bear out here. There was a bear out here in this field. I saw him earlier, running across this field. I don't know where he is now, but do I still have the bear call set up? I think I do. Is it this one? I got deer bleed. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I know. We all do, Paul. We all do. Yeah, true. True. 100% agree. That would rip my heart out, bro. Paul, I promise you. Like, I don't want to be doom and gloom about it. I just want to be pragmatic, is my thing. Like, be prepared in case it happens. I'm hoping it's there when we get that old, Paul. But, like, if it's not, I don't want to be caught with my pants down. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm planning for it not to be there. Because if it is there, then I'll just have a windfall of money that I would have otherwise set up for the off chance that it's not there. You know what I mean? I'm not banking on some shit that I can't guarantee. Because, bro. What are those? Are those moose? Are those bears? What are those? I think those are moose. Are those moose? Come back here, moose. But isn't it sad, though? Like, without getting into the whole topic, isn't it sad that we can't even, you know what I mean? Can't trust a damn thing. Bro, exactly. Isn't that a bummer? Ugh. It's just so sad, Paul, but just a real shame, you know? But by then, my channel's going to blow up, Paul. That's the thing. You forget. There's a variable here we're not taking into account. That variable is, by the time I'm like 60-something years old, I'm going to be a novelty. Like, yo, have you ever seen that Thundernick guy? He's like fucking my grandpa's age, and he plays video games every day. Like, I'll be that fucking dude, because I'll still be doing this. Like, I'm going to turn 40 this summer. So I'm old as shit. But, like, video game-wise, but comparatively, I'm still a young buck, if you consider that, like, there's those... I don't know if you've seen any of those guys on like Twitch and stuff, but there's some old heads, like gray-haired old heads, like Grandpa something. There's one guy's Grandpa, who plays PUBG. Bro, he gets so much love because he's the old dude playing video games. I intend to be the old dude playing video games. That is my goal. That's like on my bucket list. I want to blow up when I'm like 40 or like 45 or 50 on YouTube and like have everybody going, have you seen this old dude that plays video games? He's not even that good, but he's just a sweetheart of a dude. And like it's like watching your grandpa play video games. Like that's gonna be me, bro. So you forget about that part, bud, because that part's part of the equation as well. I guarantee you, I will be the old dude playing video games because I have no intention of stopping playing video games. I love video games; they're great. I'll still be doing this. If I take rent out of the equation. And my YouTube can come up a little bit as far as views and likes and thumbs ups. By the way, everybody hit that thumbs up button. What if I could sustain myself on my YouTube channel? Because I don't need that much money. Because I don't have rent anymore. You dig? That's the goal, dude. Eddie Murphy says, if you believe in yourself, you will get where you're going, and he means it. I generally think he means, oh yeah, he does. Eddie Murphy knows what's up, dude. I trust that dude. Where are those two animals that were just running over here? I called them. Are they not coming back? I hit him. I mean, I hit him, but I don't know if it killed him. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not going anywhere, guys. You can fucking tip your hat to that. I'm not going anywhere. I will continue to do this. I don't care if there's like Paul and nobody else in the chat. I'll still do as long as Paul doesn't go anywhere. I'll stick around. No, I don't know what I would do without this. Like I get, it's part of my rhythm. It's part of my daily routine, dude. Like it's weird not to stream. When I don't stream, I feel like I'm lazy and I'm a bum and I haven't done anything today. You know what I mean? Like some days I don't. I take a day off. Like I take Mondays off now, and it's a torture because there's things I'd like to record on Monday, but like I know it's healthier to have that day, to take that day. You know, like to not burn myself out. But bro, like. It's part of my routine, dude. I need to stream. Like, I need to do it. It's like a compulsion at this point. It's part of my routine. I'm a creature of habit, dude. And I'm habitually streaming because it's part of my daily routine, dude. Like, I have to do it. There's no, like, well, maybe I'll just stream tomorrow. No, I'm going to do it today. I got staying power, bro. 22 years at the same bullshit warehouse job. I have staying power. I'm not going anywhere, dude. And that's why I will win. Yes, exactly. Less fake strings attached. Mm-hmm. You're right about that, my friend. And that is why I will win. Because I ain't going anywhere. well, maybe I'll record today, and then like not for 3 days, and then maybe I'll record, like 2 days in a row, but then I'll maybe I'll record in the morning, but then maybe I'll record in the afternoon. Like, dude, no, fuck all that. Every day, at more or less the same time, with the only variable being summer or school year, as far as the recording time. Which, be honest with you, I like school year a lot more because then I can record right when I get home from work, which is great, which is much better for me. The recording at like noon is kind of annoying with my work schedule because then there's like that weird 4.5 hours in between getting home from work, 4 or 5 hours in between getting home from work and then recording. That's like I'm just like waiting to record. Like, come on, let's just fucking, you know. The fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? I swear I just heard something. What'd I hear? Very interesting. In a world. I've been doing this all day. I've been doing this all stream, guys. In a world filled with bears and moose and deer, there stood one hunter, committed to killing them all, dedicated to the task of clearing the forest of all the bears, the moose, the deer. Coming this fall, Hold My Bullets, starring Thundernick. Hold My Bullets, starring Thundernick as the hunter. In a forest filled with Hold My Bullets. Yeah, right? That's the jam, bro. What is this right here? Moose? That's moose. Lady moose, though. I ain't worried about lady moose, bro. Lady moose can take a walk in my life, dude. Now we're walking out into the stupid area, I think. I feel like I might just take a bit of a left to get to the right, you know? In a word. Here's something I don't feel like I do enough. What I need to do is like tuck in here and then just sit for a minute. Just let the animals move around a little, you know? Like I'm in too much of a hurry sometimes. I need to take a second, have a bit of coffee. I'm gonna kick my foot up here, dude. Because a hunter would stop walking at certain points, right? He'd stop walking. He'd take a bead. He'd relax for a second. Yep. I'm hunting out here. Got my blood up. Oh, man. Oh, did I tell you guys? I made a... Hi, Thunder. Any luck today? Yeah, I've been getting some kills, man. I'm hunting with a bow, or not, with a gun today rather than a bow. So I've been murking some stuff. I've been getting some good shots. Did I tell you guys on 2K I made a new second build? I think I'm going to delete that small forward I was building. The one I was showing you guys, it was like an 81 or whatever. I think I'm deleting it. I rebuilt, and I got myself a shooting guard, 6'6". A well-rounded guard was the title that they gave him. I have like 10 badge points, 10 bad points, 10 bad points, 8 badge points. Like, I've spread them out perfectly. I think 14 actually on shooting. But like, I drink coffee when I hunt, yeah. Ty. My Sunday morning hunt, I drink caramel macchiatos, bud. Sunday mornings, dude. That's my jam. I've been doing that for years, bud. A little coffee, a little morning hunt. You kidding me? What are we talking about here? Right now I'm on a break. Because sometimes you need to take a bead and let the animals recollect on the map, you know? I've been murking so much. I've been killing so many animals that, like... Oh... Sometimes you just gotta stretch it out, bud. Sometimes you gotta keep it loose, pal. I don't really care for coffee. The only time I drink it is when I'm doing my morning hunt. It's not like I go out and get a coffee during the week. It's not something I do, but for the Sunday morning hunt, I drink coffee as opposed to Mountain Dew. Mostly because it's like nice at the end of the week, Sunday being for me the end of the week. It's nice to get like a nice giant morning shit. That's truthfully the reason why I do it. I get a little coffee, take a morning shit. You used to like frappuccinos, did I? Was that? Well, I'll drink any kind of coffee on Sunday mornings when I hunt, to be honest with you. But I've been taken by these iced espresso caramel macchiato rips right now, dude, with the sweet buttery, dude, happening. It's a chilled espresso beverage. They're really good, man, and they're reasonably priced, like, you know, $5 and change, I think. When they're on sale at the Safeway all the time, these ones. I used to. Oh, not you. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm definitely an energy drink guy. Red Bull and Mountain Dew during the day for, you know, keeping that caffeine level correct. But on Sunday mornings, like generally on the weekends, I don't drink a ton of caffeine. I try and reset a little bit on the weekends. Sometimes I get headaches late in the weekend. By like Sunday afternoon, I usually have a headache, like most weeks, because my body's going, yo, where's the caffeine, fuckface? To which I say, hey, don't call me a fuckface, man. You're the voice in my head. You should go to UConn. I should go to UConn, but I hate the Wolves, man. The Wolves annoy me about UConn. I don't know why we need Wolves attacking the Hunter, dude. Like, I don't know who's clamoring for that, but it's just annoying to me. Otherwise, I love that UConn map, and I agree it's a great map. It's a lot of fun. It's certainly a great place to hunt. But that whole left side of the map with all the fucking wolves is just too annoying to me. It makes it not unplayable, but like a lot less fun to play. I gotta really be in the mood to chase down UConn, you know? I mean, at least the top left corner. The top left corner is pretty much unplayable for me on that UConn map. Yeah, or just avoid the top left side of the map. I'm just curious, Extreme Wild, what level are you on this game? Because you just, with literally every comment, throw a drone up to look for deer? Yeah, right? That'd be nice. Wish that was a thing. If you don't mind me asking, Extreme Wild, what level are you on this game? 18? Okay. Paul, Ty, you guys probably know where I'm going with that. I'm assuming you guys know where I'm going with that. Paul knows. Like, bro, come on. Bro. Paul knows exactly where I'm going with that. Oh, a moose? Extreme Wild? Here's what you should do. Here's what you should do. Exactly what you should do. Are you ready? okay. Let me walk you through it step by step. I was being sarcastic. Extreme. You play your game and I'll play mine, bud. I would never tell somebody else how to play a video game. That's just fucking rude. Alright, I just heard something up here, didn't I? Yep, it's right there. Okay. Got him. He did. Point blank. Get fucked! Alright. Boom! Na 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 na. That's a bronze, yeah. There's something else called out over here too. This rain is not annoying at all, by the way. I think that's smart though what I just did when I tucked in by that tree and just sat for a minute or two. I think sometimes you do need to do that on this game. That is something that's a realization I'm coming to. I think sometimes you just gotta let the animals move a bit, you know? Like if you're always perpetually moving, which I am, I'm always just moving. Always. Like, I feel like the animals never have a chance to catch up to you, you know? Headshot's hot garbage in this game. A hard shot is high-level trophy. Headshot is like you're ruining the animal that you could potentially, the part of the animal you can hang on your wall, you know? So I don't feel like you get enough credit for headshots in this game. Like, I know JP always hits headshots. He's like, didn't put him down. Oh, I've seen JP crack an animal dead in the face and it come up as wounded. Oh, you wounded it with a shot directly to its brain? Like on this game they credit the perfect shot to the heart that kills the animal instantly. That's what they're looking for on this game because, like, I guess as a real hunter or whatever, that's what you'd want to do because you want to put the animal down as quickly as possible so as not to make it suffer, you know? So on the game I think they kind of lean into that a little bit. White-tailed rabbits, yeah, we're good. So I guess to answer your question, worse for headshots. That headshots is not the jam. I mean, you can certainly hit them, and I'm certain there's people out there with anecdotal evidence like, well, here's what's happening. I've killed this many animals with headshots. Like, I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure you can do it. But, yeah, well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a trophy for your wall with a giant bullet through the head. That's not good. The taxidermist would be very upset about that. But a clean through and through the heart will put an animal down almost immediately, and the amount of suffering will be minimal. And I think that's kind of the point of like a real hunter, like an actual hunter, is looking to put the animal down as quickly and easily as possible, but also with the least amount of, you know, pain to the animal, because that's no hunters out there trying to maim animals, you know, like they want the clean shot. I mean, all I know for this game in particular, all I know is that the headshot will ruin the trophy, you know, properties or whatever. So if you're trophy hunting, you're chasing the diamonds or the gold trophies for the animal, like you don't want to headshot it because that will fuck up the ability to get the high-level trophy off the animal, you know? For perfect in-game score, you kind of have to go for the heart, dude. I just go for the torso because it's the biggest target to hit. You know, like I mean, if headshots were the move, I probably still wouldn't try for headshots. I'd hit him in the torso, where it's a giant target that I could actually hit. That's just me, though. I'm not great with the gun game and stuff, you know, so I'm just going to aim at whatever the biggest part of the animal is, assuming it can put them down as easily as any other part, you know? Alright, well, I've hit that marker, basically. Now where am I going? I might jump maps, honestly. I think I'm at a point where I should jump maps a little bit. I think I might spend a little time in Medved Diaga. The snow map. I think I'm going to jump to the snow a little bit for the, you know, because we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to do another hour or so in the snow, and we'll call it a day. Appreciate everybody being here today, by the way. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, and hopefully everybody hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate that as well, you know, if it's not too much trouble. What time is it? Of this pale... Hello, friend. Sadly, we must call reindeer to prevent a worse anthrax spread. Sensitive work. You help? You help? Sure, yeah. We'll kill reindeer. If I see them. But first and foremost, I'm going to get my woolies on, dude. Okay, on this map we need, I think, all the calls that I have, probably. Elk, I don't need elk anymore. Let me get the elk out of there. Actually, let's go to the other thing to get it out of there. 7-Eleven your time, yep. I know, right? Remember when I used to live next to 7-Eleven? Oh, it was so good. Can you get white woolies in this game? No, I can't, unfortunately. There's only like 2 or 3 skins or clothing options. It's kind of a bummer. To be honest with you, it's pretty much a shit show. Okay, so there's bear, there's moose, there's antler rattler. We'll get the caribou, which is something that's really prevalent on this map. Yeah, so that's probably all I need. I'm trying to think. Is there any other one of these that I might want to... Are there hogs? There's hogs in this map, right? I might grab the boar call just for fun. I'm pretty sure there's hogs out here. Alright, what are we setting up for, though, first and foremost? We want, I mean, moose, most likely, right? And then maybe do the antler rattler. Okay. Alright, so what direction are we heading? This way? Which means, yeah, up the water, up the river, up the whatever the shit. We're going to go up here. Yep, let's go over this way. Okay. Oh, I like this map with the snow and the stuff. So pretty. I'm kind of looking forward to snow this year. I mean, it's already stupid cold up here in Washington, so our summer's going to be pretty significant. Or summer. Our winter's going to be pretty significant up here, it seems. Just from the temperature that we're already getting right now. I'm hoping for a lot of snow. It's gonna be kind of suck because I don't think I'm gonna be able to mountain bike in the snow, so I won't be able to ride my bike to work. But walking to work's not that bad for me. It's a 15-minute walk. I mean, it's like an 8-minute bike ride, but like a 15-minute walk. It's not a bad walk, but having the snow on the world. Oh, I love the snow so much. It's my favorite. I seriously need to go live somewhere where there's snow all the time. I have no issue with it. It doesn't bother me at all. It makes me so happy. I would love to have some serious snowfall this year. I know we got a pretty healthy amount of snow last year. I was stoked with it, to be honest. I was one of the few people that wasn't annoyed by it. I was a little annoyed by it, to be honest. If I'm being completely fair and truthful, walking to pay my cable bill was a little annoying in the snow. It was a pretty far walk with the deep snow. And the way they pushed... Remember I was bitching about it? They'd push all the snow off the road onto the sidewalk where I was walking. So I was like walking through like 4 feet of snow because it was all piled up from being pushed off the road. Yeah, it was pretty suck. To be honest, it was kind of sucky. Haven't seen snow since early 2018. Probably won't ever again. What? Well, that's true. Florida doesn't get snow, does it? Damn, that sucks. Hard to ride in snow though sometimes if it's steep. No, yeah, that is the variable. I'll have to like hang up the mountain bike for like a month or two, but worth it though for the snow. The snow's dope, dude. I love it. Honestly, that's why I like this map so much. Medved Taig is one of the best maps on this game, just because the snow is so goddamn pretty, dude. Damn, look at all the red, bro. Look at this. Look at all this. I'm making so much noise. Just walking, just basic walking. I'm making no red noise. Dude, that sucks. Alright, so we got the wind blowing towards us. Perfect. We got a lot of ground to cover. We're walking up this way. We're going to walk across the ice sheet. I anticipate we'll find some animals up in this area here. We're just kind of heading in this direction. I haven't really been over here. It's all darkened out still. So we kind of we're just going to open this up. That's the plan. We'll try and make it over to about here. Hopefully we'll kill a few things on the way. We'll talk a little noise. And then I might go to the store, get some tacos or something. I like how the world looks and sounds walking home from work in fresh snow. Yes, exactly, Ty. Well, the beauty of snow is it brings people together, because it's something, you know, conversationally everybody's like, here's my struggle with the snow, here's my struggle with the snow, and here's what I've gleaned from this snow experience. Here's my helpful tip. Here's my helpful tip. Plus, it's like, hey, do you need help out of that dish? I didn't know you spun your car out into that ditch. You need help out of the ditch. Everybody's helping everybody. Hey, do you need a, you know, what is that shit called? That for the window? Do you need and everybody's in the parking lot after work, like all around each other's cars, like, oh, I don't have what the fuck is that shit called that you scrape the snow off your window with? What is that called? Anyways, everybody's helping each other with that, and they're just like, some people carpool. I don't have a truck. Hey, I'll come pick you up. Like that sort of shit. Like people helping each other. When the weather dominates the world like a good snowfall does, like it brings people together. The community aspect of it is so fucking... It's scraper. I guess scraper. Yeah, right? Like some people don't have a scraper. I don't have a scraper. I got a scraper, brother. I got you. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Like people come together when the snow hits. You know, it's like we got to work together to get through this. We got to survive this. Us versus nature. There's a lot more us when nature's winning like that. You know what I mean? Whether it be, you know, hurricane or tornado or snowfall or serious rain. You know, like people instinctually huddle up, group up, help each other in those situations. And I find that really, 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 really nice, dude. Come together. Yep. Right now. Yep, I know. Bro, but that honestly, like not on a super cheesy, unapologetically cheesy level, like I really like that. That everybody helps each other when the nature starts kicking its ass. Shoveling the walk of the elderly neighbor. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like instinctually, as human beings, we're like, hey, we're in this together. And I feel like there's so few times where that's the case. Life seems really set up and structured in a way where that's not normal. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not really trying to do that day to day. But in a natural disaster type situation or a nature type situation, like where the snow wins, that shit is instinctual. We just fall right into it. It seems so natural. It goes away as soon as the snow does, but for those fucking week and a half, 2 weeks, however long your snow lasts, where you're at, I feel like everybody's on the same team. And I kind of like that. Not to mention that the world is super quiet, which is great. It's like almost like every sound is muffled by the snow, which I love. Here comes old Flat Top. He come grooving up slowly. Damn, that song's so good. Yep. Bro, the thing about it is, I don't like forced togetherness. I don't like artificial togetherness. I don't like insincere togetherness. But I do like the honesty of the collaborations that present themselves out of, like, say, a snowfall or something like that. Plus that quiet. Ooh, you can't beat that quiet. When you walk outside in the middle of the day and the snow's everywhere, and like even the cars on the road that you can hear down the street on the road are like muffled. Oh, I love it. Because everybody's moving so much slower because of the snow, you know? You just hear that of cars driving. Oh, I love it. Dude, bring on the snow. Let's go. Bro, I'm ready for it right now. And then the cocoa. Why is hot chocolate and apple cider, stuff like that, taste so much better when there's snow on the ground? Why? Why? Noodles, chicken noodle soup with some crackers? Get out of my face. Why does it taste so much better when there's snow on the ground? It's great, dude. Dude, I hope there's serious snow this year. That being said, it's going to be a bummer I don't get to ride my bike to work, but whatever. Will this be your first winter with a bicycle? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, technically, right? I mean, I'm certain I had bikes growing up, but like I didn't ride the bikes in the snow. So yeah, I think this is probably the first one. I mean, I won't be biking in the snow. That's the thing. I'll probably have to start walking to work again, right? But that's not bad. It's not a bad walk even, you know. Like the other day I walked to work instead of riding my bike just because I had to buy toilet paper. Because, like, I can't take toilet paper on the mountain bike. Like, the amount of toilet paper I'm buying, like, volume toilet paper, right? Like, a big, healthy amount. Because you only want to buy it once every month or two, right? Who buys toilet paper once a week? That's weird, you know? So I wanted to buy a proper amount of toilet paper. So I can't really carry it on the bike, so I had to walk to work. And I was like, I walked to work, and I'll admit, I was a little bit like, this sucks. I wish I could ride my bike. But at the same time, I knew why I wasn't riding my bike, so it wasn't, like, that big of a deal. I was like, this is not a bad walk. It's not a bad walk. No, they've offered, but I don't accept those rides. I don't like to blur that line. Trust me, everybody that's ever worked there has at one point or another gone, yo, do you need a ride home, man? It's not a big deal. I'm driving that way. Nope, I don't want to ride home. Thank you. I don't do that. It blurs the line, dude. I'm not a big believer. There was a time when I was younger where I was like, I'm going to make all my friends at work. And like I had a core group of really good friends that worked that some of them still work there. But I'm past that now. I'm too old for that shit. I don't want my best friends to be coworkers. That's weird. I mean, some of my best friends are coworkers, like truthfully, but that's from like 90s. I've known them since the 90s. How are we not good friends? You know what I mean? But like making friends at work to me at this point feels weird. I'm a grown up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it. I'm there to work. You know, I'd rather just do the work and then get out of there. It's like making friends at the gym. Who the fuck makes friends at the gym? Some people do, I guess. Hey, gym buddies, high five. Like, that's weird. To me, that's weird. I feel the same way about work, dude. That's where I go get a sweat on, exert some energy, collect that paycheck, and get the fuck out of there. I'm head down, do the work at work now. As I've gotten older, that's become more the case. So I'm not really, I mean, I chat a little bit of basketball with the dude that works in beverages, and then the guy in the cooler, and I talk MMA a little bit with, again, the guy in beverages and one of the guys in the cooler. We talk a little MMA, a little bit of basketball, water cooler talk, but that's it. When was the last time you watched TV at a friend's house? I don't think I've ever watched TV. No, scratch that. 2000 and something, maybe 1 or 2. I went over to Rue's house. And we watched a South Park episode. The one where they had the anime, like they were pretending to be anime superheroes or whatever. And Cartman thought he was invisible if he took all his clothes off. And he walked up on that stage. Do you remember this episode? I don't know. You got to be a serious South Park fan probably. But Rue's like, you got to see it. You're coming over, bro, after work. I was like, but you live in the opposite direction. He's like, dude, we'll drive over to my house. I'll show you the episode. I'll drive all the way back to your house. And then I'll drive back home. I'm like, okay, fuck. That's a lot of driving. He's like, it's worth it. And to be honest, the joke was pretty funny, dude. So it was worth it. But God, that must have been 15, 16 years ago? 17 years ago? Who watches... Better question, Ty. Who watches television anymore, bud? Let's be real. 2000. At my boy Larry's. There you go, buddy. Like, who actually watches television anymore, though, Ty? That's the thing, bud. That's a real question. 19 years for me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paul. Like... Appointment television is kind of a dead thing since streaming services came out. You know what I think would be really cool, though? I think it would be really fucking cool. I wish there's a way we could do this. I wonder if there's a way we could do this. I think we should watch some shit. Ty, Paul, we should watch some shit, bro. Like a movie or something. We got to figure on a movie, and then we party chat up. I go to this screen. We party chat up. And then you, me, and Paul just watch a film. And press play. I know there'd be weird delays, but that would be sick. I'd just be like, The title will be like watching movies with friends. How about that, bro? We don't even need to be in the same house. Watch a television show or a movie, dude. It could be like a really old movie. There's got to be a way to do that without me getting a copyright strike, right? I mean, tell me that wouldn't be fun. That sounds like a good time. Question is what movie? That's the problem thing. I have Netflix. I don't have Netflix. But that would be the move. Netflix would work. But here's the thing: if I'm on this streaming thing, my Netflix doesn't work on my. What the hell? Why doesn't that work? Oh, that's not the right button. That's why. This thing, like that button, doesn't, or this OBS doesn't work if I haven't unchecked the thing on my PlayStation that would allow me to play Netflix. I have to go to the bathroom. Talk amongst yourselves. 1 second. Some movies will not copyright strike. Paul, how is that determined? I don't know 100% to be honest, but I saw another streamer do it. I believe they have to be really old, like John Wayne old or older, like Charlie Chaplin old. Nice. We could watch him Abbott and Costello. I'd be into that, bro. But here's the thing. That's the thing. It had to be a movie we've all seen a dozen times, so we wouldn't feel weird about talking over it. Because I'm not just gonna sit there on the screen and like actually watch a movie. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not good content. It had to be a movie we could talk over. That no one would be like, I'm trying to listen. You know what I mean? Like, I dreamed that I could pause the world once, like in the movie Click. It was fun. Dude, that would be fun. Hold on. I'm trying to... Something's over there. But it wouldn't let me see what it was. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life's a jam. Dude, I don't have that movie. But I'm familiar. We could do it around Christmas. Every time a bell... I want to slap the shit out of that little kid. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. That little kid is annoying. That voice is so annoying. If I'm that dad, I'm not like, yeah, that's right. I'd be like, you're grounded. You shut your mouth. Sorry. No, the real of it is, the way you do it is, you'd have them sync it up at home. It wouldn't be like, we got to find a movie we can play on the screen. It's not about on the screen. Your kids would hate you. Yeah, probably. You shut your mouth. You're annoying. That's why I don't have kids, bro. That movie's copywritten, probably, yeah. Well, the thing about it is, you're not showing the movie. You don't want to show the movie. I don't want to show the movie. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do like a fight companion. You know how Joe Rogan does watches the fights, but doesn't actually show the fights at all. It just shows him and his friends watching the fights, essentially. Like that's how he gets away with it. Like at no point do you have any volume of the movie. But the idea would be like the first 5 minutes of the recording is us just like having a conversation, going, okay, are we ready to set up? Everybody ready to set up? The movie we're watching today is, if you have the movie, set it up on your television, watch the stream on your laptop or phone, and in 5 minutes we're gonna go ahead and start the film. Like that's the jam, dude. And then they can watch along with you if they have a 2-screen setup. If they don't have a 2-screen setup, then they can fuck off. They're not who we're aiming at. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to have the movie on the screen. I'm the movie, dude. I'm a movie companion, bro. Watch a movie with Thundernick would be the idea. I think that'd be totally cool, dude. I've been wanting to do that for a while because there's nothing I love more than watching a movie and then talking like a black person in the theater. You know what I mean? Like, racist. Just saying. Like, I love to jibber jabber and make up my own side story in the middle of a film, especially one I've seen a lot. Oh Lord. I'm dead. Did I even hit that bear? It can be done on 2 windows. True. This is what I'm saying, Ty. Yeah, like, have you ever watched a movie with Thundernick? Bro, I like to ramble. I like to make side stories. I like to do, but not on a movie. See, I wouldn't want to do it on a brand new movie. Like I wouldn't do this released on DVD yesterday. We're gonna watch it because then I'm like, if I haven't seen the movie, I'm just sitting there like watching the movie. I'm real quiet when I'm watching a movie for the first time. But if I've seen a movie a couple of times, I start getting bored. My mind starts wandering, and I go to other places and I say silly shit and I make up side stories or I talk about an actor. You know why I like that actor? Because this movie, that movie, the other movie. You know, like that. This was supposed to be peaceful. I know, bro. Well, to be honest. I think they were just running across, and they realized I was shooting at them, and then they attacked. But, yeah, I don't know what that was, bro. I mean, in a perfect world, I'd love to do, like, movie on the screen with me in the corner just watching the movie. That would be super fun. That would be my dream scenario, dude. Even more than video games. We could be like Mystery Science Theater. This is exactly what I'm saying, Ty. Except for without the movie on the screen. I grew up on Mystery Science Theater. My older brothers loved that shit. Loved that shit. And as did I. Like, my older brothers would watch it constantly. Greg and Josh would watch that basically every day. They had it on Comedy Central at one point, like in the middle of the day. Or like in the mid-afternoon. Like after school, they'd go downstairs at Josh and Dirt's house. And because we had the downstairs to ourselves over there. And they had a pretty healthy television. And they'd be watching that. They'd be watching Kids in the Hall. They'd be watching all this shit. Like in a row. Almost every day. Yeah, put some movies on the screen as an option. Dude, like, it's a big idea. It's a lofty idea. It'd be something we'd have to work out over a long period of time. But, like, the idea would be watch a movie with Thundernick is the basic premise. The thing is, it can't be a movie that anybody's like never seen before. Oh, I've never seen this movie. This will be such a cool movie to watch. Like, no, that doesn't work because I'm gonna be talking over it. We're gonna be talking over it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be a movie that everybody's seen a dozen times, but have never seen. While the bear event upset my stomach, might be some kind of past life trauma. What? That's weird, bro. That like it'd have to be a movie that everybody in the world had seen a bunch of times. You know. And like would be curious to see what Thundernick's take on that movie is. You dig? Like it'd be that kind of a vibe. Like Mystery Science Theater style. That would be the move, dude. But it's worth thinking about, because that's some shit I would really love to do. Hell, I might even need a separate YouTube channel for that, dude, if I was to do that on a regular basis, though. I don't think that goes on a gaming channel, but... In a former life, you were mauled by a bear? Maybe. Maybe, dude. That would be a separate YouTube channel, though, huh? That's not a gaming thing. That would not be video games. So I wouldn't want to put it on Thundernick Plays Games. I wouldn't want to put it on that. I'd want to put it on Thundernick Watches Movies. Am I gonna do like a whole series of YouTube channels? The Exorcist. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure I've ever seen it. I might have seen it once, well back in the day, but I wasn't paying attention, or I was way too high or drunk. You know, like I don't think I've actually seen it. I don't hate that idea though. I'll take the piss out of that movie now, given it's been out for so long and it's not scary anymore because the fucking. Well, maybe it's still scary. I don't know, but I imagine it's gonna feel dated as hell. Like the graphics gonna be half garbage and shit. Isn't that the little girl on the bed with the weird makeup and The Shining? I've never seen it. Dude, I don't watch scary movies, Ty. Are you suggesting that I should do a series of Thundernick watches scary movies and gets scared shitless? Because I think people would enjoy that. But any scary movie you name, odds are I haven't seen it. I don't watch scary movies, dude. I don't get any kind of thrill out of that. Now, I think an audience could get a thrill out of me watching a scary movie, given I don't like scary movies. But it'd basically be me just hiding my face the whole movie. That wouldn't be very exciting, you know? Or maybe it would. I don't know. Maybe people want to see me scared. I don't know. The fuck are those lynxes? Or what is that? Yo, that's an animal. Whoa. Hey, pig. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'd want to talk over it. I want to be able to talk over the film. That's the kind of the point. Like, is to take the piss out of the film as a whole, you know? Like, be kind of that pessimistic, like, oh, that was a fucking poorly edited scene. Well, that guy clearly doesn't know how to throw a punch in real life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just to really take the piss out of it in a fun way. In, like, a productive, like, creative, fun kind of a way. Like, yeah, you've seen that movie a dozen times, but have you seen it with your boy Thundernick? Because he takes the piss out of that movie in a beautifully unique way. Like, that's kind of the idea. Because I can tell you this, without super patting myself on the back and being an annoying asshole about it, like, it's an experience watching a movie with me, especially if it's one we've both seen a bunch. Yeah, sure, let's watch that one. I haven't seen that one in a while. I remember that movie. Especially if it's a movie like that I've watched too many times, or me and the person I watched it with watched too many times. Because then we're just riffing. We're just bullshitting and having a fucking laugh and, you know, taking the piss out of the movie, dude. That's, to me, is super fun. Any movie you've seen and everyone has seen and that you can dump on without pissing everyone off. Exactly. You don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't want a movie that's brand new. You don't want a movie that people potentially haven't seen, because then they're like, wait, I want to see the movie. Nick, shut up. I'm trying to watch the movie. You know what I mean? That can't be the variable. The variable has to be like, yeah, I've seen this a dozen times, but have I seen it with Thundernick? That's the thing. On weed. Oh, bro, we should definitely do Half-Baked. That movie's phenomenal. That movie's so good that, like, I wouldn't want to talk over that movie. It's so fucking fantastic. That's the way to see it, man. I love butternuts. Butterscotch. 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 Never saw Half-Baked. Bro, Ty, it's like the best, stupidest, silly, nonsense movie ever. It's so good. Ty, basically it's a coming-of-age tale of a group of friends who smoke entirely too much pot. It's so funny. And their friend goes to jail, and then they have to fucking sell weed to get him out of jail. It's great. Tommy Chong's in it for a minute or two. Back off, Nessa Nate. He's my bitch. It's the greatest fucking... It might be one of the greatest stoner films ever made. Yep. A cop horse. Yep. You're a cop killer. I'm a kindergarten teacher. You're a cop killer. Oh my god. I love buttersquash. Butterscotch. You butterscotch. Hey girl, you hungry? And then that fat lady behind him goes, fuck you, motherfucker. Oh, I love that movie. Oh, weed? I thought he was really asking Thunder that question. Bro, I've seen every one of those movies that we've just discussed on weed. Yeah. I was a hopeless pothead for a lot of years. Not hopeless in a like, it's so sad and depressing, but hopeless is in like, there's no chance of me stopping at all. There was just no chance of me stopping my marijuana usage at all. And then it became legal, and then pot stores went in, and I was like, ah, there you go, you got me. Because all the dealers that would come to my home dried up, and now everybody's like, well, just go to the store. And I'm like, I don't want to go to, it's awkward. I've never been to that store. Still refuse to go to a pot store, dude. I've never been in a store that sells weed, but they legitimately have stores that sell weed in the area. Like, you just walk in there, all you gotta do is show an ID, and it's just, now what, how much weed would you like? It's a literal store, a weed store, dude. Never been in one. It feels so awkward to me. None of them have windows. None of them are welcoming at all. It's all like, whatever's inside the store is some shit you've never seen before. And that kind of variable, like, fucks me up. I can't go into them. It makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, well, and job, obviously job, but yeah. Also the fact that, like, I can't even walk into a weed store, dude. It feels so, like, illegal in my brain. It's weird to me. Maybe someday. When I don't work there anymore, you know? When my YouTube channel blows up, or Thundernick watching movies with Thundernick blows up, and have a bazillion subs, maybe then I can. Legal mobile pot hot dog carts will be on every corner here. Think about opening a pot cart? That's awesome, bud. That'd be great. Yeah, I mean, pot's legal, bro. Like, literally, you can smoke pot in public in Washington State. Nobody gives a shit. It's like a cigarette. Same rules as cigarettes, basically. Just don't do it around open doors or entrances to buildings and stuff like that, and you're fine. But my work has a no tolerance, so. But with weed, yeah, if there was a speed weed type of a thing, I know in Cali they have what they call speed weed, which is like they literally like pizza delivery. They'll just deliver weed to your house. If they have, they might have some shit like that up here. I don't know, but that would make it way easier to be a pothead again. But I'm not gonna be a pothead again because, you know, job and shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Michigan, bro. He's Detroit, bro. There's a whole area over here that's blacked out. You see this? This top area right here? I want to go to this. This is all blacked out right now. What is this thing? I want to go to that, frankly. If I'm being real with you. Let me get to that. What is that? That's where we're going. I won't remember that 2 days. That's true. That's true. He won't. Ty has that memory of his, dude. Marijuana affects the memory. That's a half-baked quote as well. There's probably no animals over here, but fuck it. I want to get this blackness off the map anyways. So we're going to go up here. Still have a bunch in the middle here. This map is kind of strange, honestly. Feels like it's small, but it's not. My cheesy brain is Swiss. Oh, man. But no, that'd be the dream, honestly. Almost more so than video games. I would love to do like a movie channel. That'd be sick. I would get a lot out of that. Assuming it's like watching a movie with Thundernick type shit. That'd be cool. I think that'd be really fun. I really like movies. Yeah, I'm not a music guy. I mean, I like music, but I could give a shit about music, to be honest. I know, I'm going to look into it. I'm definitely going to look into it. Yeah, I do porn reviews. I've seen Debbie does it, but not the original. I saw the repeat, or the redo. Wasn't that good. The remake, rather, wasn't that good. Son of a... There's some links over there that's like legit following me right now. I rated 4 out of 5 deals. Right? Oh no, dude, that's creepy, bro. I already have enough of a creepy vibe, dude. I don't need to pile on, you know? I mean, listen, I'm a straight man. I have a healthy appetite for fucking porn, alright? I live alone. That's about as much as I'm gonna go into that, though. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking... I'm not gonna wave the flag. I'm not that brave, I guess. But yeah, I have a healthy appetite for porn, but I'm not trying to do a YouTube channel about it, you know? What is that keeps chirping it? Is that same Lynx? That's that same Lynx. Ty has a thing for Asian women in overalls. It's very, very niche. Very niche. Ty shit is very niche, dude. Yep. You're right about that. I agree with that. Responsibility is the variable, isn't it? As long as you're not being a shitheel about it. Moderation and responsibility, said the 3 old people in the chat. Myself, I'm including in that myself and that 3 old people. Missed some down there below. That's alright. We're gonna go get this landmark though. I'd have to run down there to get all the gray off of this, but I'm actually going up here to get this thing. Yeah, responsibility, moderation, and fiber. Gotta have fiber. Bro, speaking of, I just dropped the entirety of my stomach into that toilet bowl a second ago. Like, it was fast and fluid, dude. And I feel empty right now, like hungry. You ever take a proper shit and you come off that toilet and you walk out into, out of the bathroom and you're like, fuck, I'm starving. Like, that's how I feel right now. That's why I'm kind of in a rush to get to this checkpoint, because I'm about to call this thing and then I'm going to go to the grocery store. It's trouble, though. Shopping when you're hungry is trouble. You end up buying stupid shit. But I'm going to try and be smart about it, dude. But yeah, I got to... We're at the 2.5 hour mark. That's usually where I like to leave it. Oh, the 76ers beat the Pistons last night? I didn't even notice that yet. Damn, that sucks. I just checked my phone. Drop, then eat. Yep, exactly, Ty. Ty gets it. Ugh. But the thing is, I just took, I've been drinking the coffee so I can take a proper shit. Just took a proper shit. Emptied the tanks a little bit. Here's the real thing: is I gotta end this broadcast. Then it will leave me about an hour to go do a little bit of grocery shopping, come back, and be just in time to be the first load in the laundry, because I gotta do a little bit of laundry. All my button-up work shirts and stuff. I gotta clean all those. And here's the thing about the laundry at this place: it's literally one washer, one dryer, and we can start doing laundry at 9 o'clock in the morning, which for me is like ridiculous. Make that 7 o'clock, and I'll be loving every minute of it. But because then I can just be the early bird. But I gotta be the early bird. I gotta be the first load in, or else I'm waiting behind everybody else that fucking lives here. You know what I mean? So, yes, true, Ty. But in the moment, bro, my impulse control issues are pretty heavy. Hold on, where the fuck is this thing? The fuck? The fuck? Where is it? I'm at this marker. Oh, son of a bitch. What is this thing, dude? Damn it. Is it that? Is that the thing? It might be like some cave or something, maybe. It's not up here. But like, list or no list, I don't worry about making a shopping list, bro. Because I wouldn't stick to it. If I was inclined to buy something impulsively, I'd buy something impulsively, dude. You know what I mean? I'll talk myself into it. No, stick to the list. Wouldn't stop me. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't stop me. The list is like, that's cute. I'll get those, and then I'll get this. Like, the list wouldn't really slow me down. I'll be honest. Just speaking for myself on that. Yep, it's got to be this cave, right? There's a cave here or something? Yep, perfect. Let's get it. But yeah, so it leaves me about an hour, which is like, 5 or 6 minute. I'm looking for this marker, this thing, this flag right here. This is what I'm looking for. Bigfoot! It's a Yeti. That'd be hilarious. Look at this. Cool.
Wonderful discovery. This Bronze Age painting is one of our local Easter eggs. The people who painted these were ancient hunters just like you, but millennia ago, with no guns and no hunter mate. Keep your eyes open for more of this as you explore the taiga.
Yeah.
They are rare finds.
Of course they are, bro. Alright, well, there's no better way to end it than with a rare find like that. What is this? Boomerang? Get out my face. Is that a fucking nail? Yo. Interesting. But yeah, this game has those type of things too. Like if you're just wandering, you can find those little things all over the map, dude. They're in green. Like some of these question marks that I haven't looked at yet are probably more of those type of things. There's some over here. Like I'm more about just wandering around willy nilly. There are a lot of things to do on this game. I never really do them because I'm just about the wander and occasionally shooting an animal in the face. That's all I'm really about. But yeah, so basically I got a boogie, guys. I got a boogie because I have an hour to like get some proper grocery shopping. 6-minute bike ride up. Get a backpack full of groceries. I mean, I'll come back with like 20-30 minutes left before I can actually do laundry. But then I get my laundry in order, do that laundry. I'm going to try and record later today, guys. I really want to play some, what's it called? I want to play some Concrete Genie later today. I've been talking about that for a while. I need to do that. So we're going to expect that. Because I already have Mountain Dew in the house here. I already have some game fuels I could use for that cause. So I'm going to do that later. I got to do some laundry in between, which is going to be a bummer, but, you know, real life's the son of a bitch. What can you do? Whether it's really late in the day or in a few hours, I'm going to play some Concrete Genie, so expect that later today. For now, though, like, comment, subscribe to all the things you're supposed to do. You know, get playing, try to come on my channel. I know what you think of Thundernick. Don't go. Don't worry. Thundernick will be right back tomorrow or later today.